Hey guys, what's up? It's Zach Camantry here with Legendary Fishing. Today we are in a residential area, but there's a little drainage right over here. We're actually going to be out with the Nicholls State University ichthyology class. Basically our goal today is catch as many species as we can in various methods, including dip net, cast net, and hook and line. So I probably won't be addressing you guys directly. However, I'm sure I'll be helping identify fish and teaching some people how to identify and catch various species. Got the Tanago rod, the ultralight with a little trout magnet, and I'll be using a probably gonna stick with weightless cut bait for hopefully bowfin, maybe gar. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and next time you see me or see any activity, we'll be catching fish.
I got your brother's signature, so if he gets eaten by an alligator, it'll be an episode on your show.
Which one was it?
The little fellow. Solomon's probably gonna have the kids like him, so I just don't want to say stuff out loud.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know.
I mean, it's not that it's that odd, it's just odd to me that they would be in here.
I've never seen it. I didn't get a good look.
Golden shiners.
Yeah. I mean, if you're seeing anything, that's your typical bait fish, but that's interesting.
I mean, I just hadn't seen any around here. I mean,
seen them in class yet either.
I've caught them. I've caught them with that.
I did not. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, I must have missed it when you guys got that. Nice. That's a sport fish. Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, sport fish. No, I'm sorry, I didn't jump up and down. Oh, so cool! It's a bass. No, I'm really waiting on the day that we finally get bowfin and gar put on. Oh, bowfin and alligator gar put on the sport fish list. Can't really. Also, I know they're not native, but common carp too. I mean, like, well, I used to guide for them, and
he's one of his kids had pictures with him just yesterday. I was gonna ask, were those bowfin sitting still for that? I've never seen, like, you know, that's pretty good. Were they just tired out or what?
Probably so. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, because
we get bowfin and they hardly sit still for anything, but, like, you know, we're usually shocking them up or in their nets, so they're like so super active.
They're still fresh and green.
I'd love to have, you know, my kids take pictures with bowfins or gars like that, but the thing is, they're never that settled even when I'm holding. It takes, you know, a few shots.
Well, so that's somebody said, oh, better not let them get, and I'm like, and so that's why I put Jasmine's picture with her lipping one. I'm like, dude, we know.
And then babies were over here. Well, there's different fish turning up.
Yep. Bluegill. Bluegill. Hey, we gonna put this in the tub too?
I have no idea.
Hey, Professor David.
Yeah.
You want a bluegill in the tub?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm wondering if there's any crappie in here also.
I wish the river was higher. I think the river would be the money spot.
Which
the bayou over there?
Oh yeah, yeah. When I was looking at it on the map before I got here, I was like, oh, this looks juicy. And then
fish right off there.
I was like, and then got here and I'm like, oh yeah. Walked over there and looked and I was like, oh. This, okay, I guess we're walking. I don't know. And I was looking at the bottom, the way the bottom looks, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be nasty. Oh, dang it, missed him. Oh, there we go.
Any bites? Not yet.
Another bluegill.
Yeah. Nice.
Missed a few, but that's what happens when you use an artificial.
Okay.
But
What do they seem to be going for?
a little trout magnet,
Oh, yeah,
chartreuse.
nice.
I've been catching a lot of crappie right there in
Oh, yeah.
front of, well, in the ditch that we shocked. Been catching a lot of crappie in there.
Okay, nice. Oh, there's let's open that spot. Oh, there they are. Yeah, yeah. When it is, I mean,
Hey, all right. Got something pulling on the cut bait. There we go. Oh. Probably a bowfin.
That'd be cool.
Nope, it's a cat. Not really what I was after, but ooh, I just saw something chasing the bullhead.
Wow, that's a good size one.
Oh yeah. Little black bullhead.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's girthy. All right.
Something was chasing it?
Yeah, something like twice the size of this one. I don't know if it was just another cat trying to get the bait out of his mouth or what. So I guess y'all don't need this one, right?
Probably not.
No. It's got the
Species is in there already.
got the black whiskers here. That's how one of the ways you can identify a black bullhead. Yeah, it's fun to pull on. I thought he was a lot bigger than that.
got that.
Bullhead.
Same kind?
Yeah.
You want to put it in the tub, you toss them.
Probably gonna talk to us because we already got one in there.
Okay.
But interesting fact, something was chasing him.
Interesting.
Now I think it might have just been another cat
Could have been.
trying to get the bait
That's
out of his
a
mouth.
chunky one.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
College pranks, you know.
Y'all getting any micros over there?
Any what?
Micros.
Micros.
Yeah, like mosquito fish, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a bunch.
Oh, I missed him.
I walked down there with the aquarium net and then like. Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Oh no, he found it. He found it.
Oh, he did. Logan
Yep.
found it. Okay, good.
I seen him walking by with it.
Alright, good.
How are you doing sun-wise? I have that other half car. No, I just...
Alright, we got another bite on here. Let's see. Ah, oh, dead gummit.
Anything but fish. Any actual expertise.
And all of them being our expert forces
Exactly, yeah. Gar expert. Terrible naturalist. Yeah, exactly. Where's the
I don't know. Probably another cat, to be honest.
transport chain or something like that? Oh,
Yep,
nice.
another bullhead.
Nice. See if it's a different species.
Nah, it's black.
That's what you got
Another
before,
black.
right? I just
Yeah.
saw dark J marble one that they've
That
seen
one's
yellow, but they
fat.
haven't seen
Look
black.
at
Yeah,
it.
holy
Oh my
cow.
goodness.
Yeah.
Gorging himself on
Probably ate all the garnet.
Yeah, right. yeah.
Golden shine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had several runs, but I don't know if they're smaller bullheads or what, but they haven't been getting the hook. But
That's pretty good.
I've not seen one that
We can get
fat.
a. Do you want to hold it? I'll get a picture
Yeah, sure.
laterally, and then we can let it go unless you want to keep it.
No, no,
That
no.
one's gonna be called Jabba the Bullhead.
Yeah. Nice.
Toss this one back out just so we got
Oop,
some
oop.
in the water.
Seems like the
Cool.
bait's working a lot better than the
Yeah.
Second.
Come
You
on.
cover his eyes until the last second. There you go. Ready? 1, 2. Oh.
Oh.
I'll get one close up of his face there. Nice.
Dude, do you know those like
Cool.
whatever
Maybe see how they do out there.
breaks down whatever scenes and
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
you could do it with
Oh.
fishing for the
Oh,
gar.
they said that on stuff.
So-
Need any help?
Uh-oh.
What they get stuck?
The cast net.
I think that was probably the broken cast.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's. I'll let him eat it for a little bit. All right, let's see. It's, yeah, likely a bullhead. Yep.
Is that different?
He's narrower. Is it a? Yeah, it's still a black. Still a black bullhead.
Man, they're all really nice looking. Oh, that one's got a chunk out of the side. Something took a bite
Some
out of
that is gill also.
Maybe a gator.
Oh yeah, someone did grab it in the gill. I think a gator would do a little more damage.
Yeah. Well, that's like I see all the time. People asking about, you know. Well, one in particular was out in Galveston, and now this doesn't make any sense to me, but the guy's like, yeah, over the summer I'd left this flounder and speckled trout and all this kind of stuff on a stringer just tied out, and then I came back and it was half eaten. What do y'all think it was? Well, first off, why are you leaving? Oh, you got a bite. I think, yeah. Why are you leaving fish out like that?
Oh,
Oh,
Swing and a miss.
how'd it feel? This is gonna be the new like classes.
Okay, there is a fish on there. All right.
Get him. Get that one.
Another bullhead. I can feel him spinning.
I mean, at least you're catching fish.
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna complain about a good pool. I like a good tug every once in a while. Oh, don't get hung up in that line.
is it the same one?
Jeez.
Yep, another black.
Good size.
If you want one for the gar tanks,
Yeah.
welcome.
Last thing we need is a full head harassing the fish.
Yeah.
All right, Chad, if you want
Now I like it when circle hooks work and get them in the corner of the mouth.
Yeah, I know one guy who uses a really small circle with a gator guard.
I know you've probably heard of him, but Henry. I don't.
Guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, I started after watching him and stuff. I started tying my baits to my hook, and I had better hookups.
You use his like method. Like...
Yeah. Now I was still using J hooks, but because I just with circle hooks and gar, like it's really difficult to get the
Yeah, I was in Texas for a bit, and I reached out to him to see if he wanted to go gar fishing, and he just never responded.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's like, I mean, you gotta think he's that's why I've reached out to a couple of different YouTubers, and because like one of the guys I like watching a lot, Nick, he does it's 618 Fishing.
Oh, the spillway.
We just
guy.
call him the spillway guy.
Yeah, okay, well I love watching his stuff. Like he just put one out today, I think. And I like when he was talking about the carp, you know, he had like, I think it was just over last summer, he finally caught, you know, a common carp, and he was talking about how he had never caught one. I was like, dude, come to Toledo Bend. Because I was like I said, I told you I was a carp and buffalo guide, and I'm like, dude, well, I'll hook you up on multiple 10-pounders, and that'll be our small ones. And you know, of course, never heard anything, but which, I mean, those guys, I'm about to get to where I don't reply to people, because half the time it's a freaking scam. But no, most of the time, if I get, I mean, I try to reply to everyone that I get any kind of message from, but also kind of use my head, like, okay, you got one?
No, I'm just...
do a little research on the profiles and stuff like that. And obviously, if there's like no content on their profiles, no,
Yeah.
not interested in that.
What I want to do is go to Florida and catch clown knives.
Yes, that was one of my goals when I was in Miami. I didn't get one.
Are they pretty tricky to catch, or are they like...
So they're just kind of like few and far between.
Oh.
And also seemingly tricky, like all the YouTubers that I've seen that have actually caught them, that's like they're watching for them to breach like you do with gar and bowfin, and then they use live shiners, and you know, when they see one breach, they throw to it, kind of like they fishing for arapaima. But yeah, no, I never saw any of them breaching or anything. I did get Florida gar. I got peacock bass, jaguar cichlid. Actually, I think I told you about that.
You have
I actually broke the state record for jaguar cichlid. I just didn't know it until well afterwards. If you look up Belton Lake in Texas, I have the lake record black buffalo. There previously wasn't a record because they're not supposed to be that far south. Hey, come on now. But no, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry. It's another bullhead. I did catch one. I know I got hits from a couple different ones, but the one that I did get was a little baby. Like he was. I let him go.
I thought you would have taken it home.
No, well, actually, I will be honest. When I was unhooking it, I did have like fish grips on it, and it started spinning and broke its jaw.
Oh.
And I'm like, maybe it'll be resilient enough to survive. I don't know. And I kind of felt like a dick for releasing it because it had a broken jaw. But I was like, most people would just kill it and discard it. And I'm like, my thing is like, yes, I understand they're a non-native species, but once they're established to that point, and it's South Florida, is there really any saving it?
We got brown gobies up in the Great Lakes.
Yeah. Plus pound gar. It's like, what are you doing, guy? I'm like, why kill those? I'm like, oh, you know, we eat them. Okay, well, kill the small ones if you're gonna do that. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with a, you know, 50, 60 pound fish going on the table. Hell, I'll do that, but I'm not gonna take one. Oh, that one, it just went. Oh no, I thought he had swallowed it.
Less yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little less fat too.
Probably, I don't know. I was about to say probably a male, but I don't know.
They're good looking fish.
Yeah.
I hate when people catch like even bullheads and almost chuck them on the land. You know, like
Yeah.
you go to a fishing spot, you'll see like 15 bullheads that's just all dead on the.
Well, that's. I will say I haven't witnessed that, but I have seen, you know, came across more than my fair share of gar, bowfin, and buffalo on the shore.
You wanna go line in the water?
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm just chilling. Did you see that 1618 where he found that gar and that bowfin that were on the land?
Yep.
I think it was the gar was like.
Yeah, the gar was still alive. Yeah. But I would have been like those people that I was on. Y'all ain't gonna know it, but even if you do know, like Toledo Bend area, Vernon Lake, it's in that same area. I was down there trying to catch crappie, and you know, every year the crappie runs pretty strong in that lake, but they tend to drain the lake, and they had the lake drained at this time, and so the little like tiny little spillway that they had opened up, yeah.
Every time you say spill, you gotta go spillway.
They had it opened up and everything, and it was draining, and the crappie were moved up in it. So there, you know, there's a couple of people. Well, me and my wife and two other guys that came together, and I walk up. So I was on one side. Well, I walk up to the top of it and go around, and there's like 5 or 6 dead spotted suckers. I was like, that's freaking weird. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna leave them right here, so I kicked them off into the water because somebody had stomped them. And well, I fished around there for a little bit, didn't get anything. Came back, went back around with my wife, saw the guy go up there, and I saw him pull a fish up. I couldn't really tell what it was, and throw it on the ground. What the hell? So I went over there, and it was a spotted sucker, and I was like, oh, how you cook those? Oh, wait, that's a trash fish. It's some, you know, carp, you know. I said, well, why the fuck are you sitting there stomping on it? I said, and he goes, oh, they're a bottom feeder. I said, dude, you're using corn for bait. You're fishing for them. And I said, they have every bit of right to be here as the crappie do. And me and him got into it pretty good. And I'm like, I will speak up when it comes to, especially stuff like that.
You
Like,
should really read Matt Miller's book. Yeah, have you ever caught a spotted?
not on hook and line.
Yeah, we haven't either.
My wife has. We were
I heard it's pretty rare.
We were fishing, and she on bottom. She was using worms and hooked. I got one in, and I was like, "You bitch." But no, we were fishing, you know, below the Toledo Bend Spillway, and I'll be honest, I've shot them. Now that was to use for bait, so that I did utilize them, but then it was never like in mass quantities or anything. Like I seen someone like with a spearing them, and like I had a boat full of them. I'm like, but they were eating them. But I'm still like, really? But no, that's like the quillbacks. They're not quillbacks. River carp suckers I was telling you about. Yeah, I could watch them and have a bait in front of them all day long. Wouldn't touch it. And now that I know more about it, about the like micro game, I'm wanting to I would love to be able to go down below Toledo Bend Dam again and use a light like I'm bow fishing, and then spot the suckers, spot the spotteds, and drop a bait in front of them, drop a worm in front of them, see if they'll take it. That's like I'm really wanting to get a chain pickerel on hook and line and actually take a photo of it and everything, because I mean, like, I've caught one, but I was I don't know, 10 or younger. But and I've actually still got its head. But which I've kind of used a lot of that kind of stuff to teach my kids about. Am I still recording? Holy shit. Fuck, I've been recording for an hour. But no, I use like that kind of stuff to teach my kids about fish and everything. And then I do have a there went a nice fish down there, jump. But I have a big pickle jar with some fish and alcohol in it. Yeah, it looked like a gar. Yeah,
like a gar, you said?
It looked like it.
Interesting.
Because it looked like it breached and arched.
I've not heard that called before. Derek really wants to have a tank with a Mad Tom in it.
Oh, yep.
Right when Derek leaves.
Another bullhead.
What a surprise.
Yeah. I'm like, I hadn't caught a single bullhead since we've been here, since we've moved down here. And then we come to this pond and I'm like, oh yeah, it looks real good for, you know, bowfin to be in it. All it is Mad Tom. I mean, bullheads. No, I had before I learned what Mad Toms were.
That's the best way to get this out without hurting his eye at all. You gotta.
Oh, it's a tiny little. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was a different kind of hook.
Thank you.
There we go. Yep. Oh, he's got a scar on him too.
Yeah.
Looks like a bird tried to grab him.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what it looks like. Where, you know, above, you know, the bird trying like
grab him there.
They'll sometimes the bird will actually stab the fish to get it.
Yeah,
and that's what it looks like. It hit right there and it glanced off.
Huh.
But by the looks of that, I would probably say that's a male, because all the rest of them we've seen had big bellies, right?
Yeah.
And this one's quite skinny, you know,
I
compared.
love these guys. They're so cool. But when we were kids at my parents.
But still, like, the more that, oh hell, all right, I didn't know I had a fish. That does, oh, he came off right there.
Was that another bullhead?
It didn't feel like it, to be honest.
The gar that you saw over there.
Like it wasn't twisting like a catfish does, so I don't know.
Because it would make sense that it came off right when it got closer if the gar just had it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And it wasn't pulling. I was just gonna reel up and recast. Which one of actually the biggest bowfin that I hung into yesterday did that. It wasn't moving.
I caught this on your micro line, by the way, which is really fun. What do you think that is?
Oh, I know exactly what that is. It's not a thing.
What is it? Is it a green? That's what we said it was.
Tell her it's a gar.
That one. Okay, what do you think it is?
We said it was a green sunfish.
I'm not gonna say
So
what it is.
It's wrong.
No. I'm not gonna say what it is, but good job.
I
I didn't tell you what it was.
Okay, and then we said this one was a long ear.
Good job.
Yes! We're so good at what we do. Okay.
Have y'all researched into pygmy sunfish yet?
No.
That was a big old frog.
Frog?
Yeah, it just jumped in.
Oh damn. Did y'all guess what those were?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Were?
The
all
little
the
sunfish.
No.
You also got, or
No, not the sunfish.
The catfish?
No,
the bass.
the small ones.
The golden shine.
Okay, yeah, good
Yeah.
job.
Okay.
No, I had to identify a fish for a guy in Florida yesterday evening. He was calling it a chub, and I'm like, what? No.
Yeah.
Well, I got to looking and stuff, and it was a Seminole killifish. And I'm like, and he was like, how did you identify it so good? I'm like, that's kind of like my specialty.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I do.
I kind of go to school for it.
I don't know, Derek, are they leaving the tub here or are they taking it with?
You guys jump the fish? You
Yeah.
can take it with.
Oh, what all did you catch with the Tanago rod? Just the green?
Yes, just that.
Oh, I
Everything else, it was like the shrimp wasn't.
Well,
like,
yeah,
I
of
should have
course.
used something different, but I
Oh.
just grabbed the shrimp.
Oh, I should have told you I had worms. Hey, who wants to catch a fish?
You have a fish on it?
Yep.
Really?
Oh, and then
Here, I'll.
I never get to do
You-
this.
yeah, you do it then.
All right, here. I'll just go ahead and set it for you. Just. Now, there you go.
Cool. I don't even have to. Oh.
Well, it's a circle hook, so I just figured I'd go ahead and hook it for you.
Interesting.
Now, watch her be the one to catch either the bowfin or a gar. I think I just lost a. Well, we think I kind of just lost a gar
I think
right
he knows
here.
what's going on
Oh, yeah.
now.
Well, we've been catching a lot of bullhead. Yeah, that's what it is.
A bullhead?
Black bullhead.
No,
Yep.
it's not. Is it?
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Are you sure it's not a shark size?
I don't know. It might be. I did see where a guy tagged a
Wow.
blue tilapia as a bull shark.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what a circle hook's supposed to do. Just hook him right in the
Oh,
corner.
okay.
Even if he swallows it, it's supposed to pull out of
Okay,
his stomach and
right.
hook him in the corner of the mouth.
One time I had one that did swallow it and it got hooked in it, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting it out.
Do you want any pictures or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
So if you guys going back there, you can also take this bucket and this box and go back.
Do you want me to send your rod back with David or walk it back over here to you?
You want to start packing up, or you want to keep going?
I'll come with you. I mean, like I've done caught like what 8 or 9 of those.
I just remembered I left it in there.
They all just spooked. Oh, what? Oh, green sunfish. Bloop. Went right back in. And oh, look at this mosquito fish. She is a chunk. That is a fat mosquito fish, full of babies. Number of mollies right here. But oh, they're not interested in biting. Where? Let's see. There's, yep, another mosquito. With a piece of worm. I got one. All right. Golden top minnow. All right, let me get him in the photo tank, which I do happen to have this time. All right, let's see. There we go. This is a female. You can tell it's a female because of the, or I believe because of the tail. Oh. Oh. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get a picture real quick with my phone. I'm gonna let this guy go, and Jessica and the girls are here to pick me up. So that's going to be it for this trip. All right, guys, if you liked it, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're probably going to be doing a lot of bow fishing here soon, hopefully some saltwater micro fishing, but we'll have to see. See you guys later. Bye. Can't even tell. He's gonna come from the jump. Watch out.
So welcome to my show. Everybody grab your fishing pole.
That's a two.
Come on now, let's go. See how it goes.